Hi everyone, it's June 2nd, 2009. I'm Dwight Schmuck, and this is the Schmuck Look. And today we're going to talk about a couple of things I saw on YouTube. And, hey, I don't know what's going on with True Vision Tube. I guess somebody ticked somebody off because, well, they've been updating since Sunday. Sure, I find something good and it goes away. Welcome to Schmuck-world. Anyway, I saw a couple of videos this morning on YouTube, and they're both Keith Olbermann's. Doggone it, Keith Olbermann hit the nail right on the head with the first one. It was about the murder of the abortion doctor down in Kansas. And, a heinous crime committed by a Looney Tune whose ego and rage was fed by words. I forget, 28 times or so in, I forget how many years, 4 years, something like that. It was Tiller the baby killer and, Hitler-esque and Hitlerine and, Stalin and Mao Zedong and, oh my goodness, called him everything but a nice guy. And then some loon goes into a church and blows him away. Oh, but it's not our fault that this guy did that. I mean, we just reported honestly. Fellas, I used to be a reporter. I was for quite a while. I know the game. And yeah, doggone it, you can use words. People do every day. They get us into wars with words. You've heard of a war of words. Well, wars start with words. It works like that in the real world. Oh, isn't the alliteration wonderful today, too? But, guys, it really does work like that. And Bill O'Reilly, yeah, Olbermann didn't say it, but I will. You're scum. And second, again, it was a Keith Olbermann video. Michael Moore on the GM bankruptcy. We own a car company. Hoorah! We own a car company. And President Obama did the other day give a speech about what we're going to have to do. And, well, I hope there aren't any Christmas bonuses for these suckers this year. Bonuses are to reward good performance. And going bankrupt, well, that kind of defies the definition, doesn't it? Again with the alliteration, but you get the drift. A lot of D's there, and these guys are another D. Dummies! How come these guys, with the exception of the chairman, are still sitting in their chairs? Their butts should have been gone long ago. Look at what they did. Why, they drove everybody but themselves out of business and then fed on themselves. We're not going to make cars that people want. Why, we're going to make the cars our friends want. And you don't have that many friends, guys. It doesn't pay to retool a plant if you're only going to sell 100 of those vehicles. But it was a good business model, right? That's the trouble with models. They succumb to gravity. They fall down, go splat. And all the king's horses, all the king's men, couldn't put that Humpty Dumpty back together again with you at the reins. The horses are gone now. And you're going to lay off 21,000 more people to get $30 billion. And just how do you expect those people to buy those cars that you will still produce? Not to mention, little things like paying their mortgage. And won't that just increase the housing slump, etc., etc., etc.? Yeah, again, it's Schmuck World, and I didn't do it. I didn't create it. I just named it. But it is truly a place where things are screwed up. Yep, we own a car company, and we're going to kill people to promote life. Don't know about you, but I think there's something real wrong with that picture. Like I said, I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's the Schmuck Look. Peace, everyone.